Welcome to IS at Speed of Light, and in this chapter, we are going to start with the major seaports of Indian subcontinent, and we would like to tell you the portion of Indian geography mnemonics after wildlife. It is a second phase of geography mnemonics, and there has to be a ample time gap between the phase 1 geography mnemonics and the phase 2 geography mnemonics. Otherwise, there will be a lot of confusions in your mind. There will be a lot of conflict between the same pictures in your mind. So there has to be a good time gap which has to be left between the first four lectures of Indian Geography Mnemonics and the uh, remaining portion of Indian Geography Mnemonics. So let's start today with the major Indian seaports. We'll start with the east coast of India and the seaports, which are the major seaports on the eastern coast of India. And eastern coast, from eastern coast, we get E, E for east, and E is also for elephant. So E for elephant, so over east coast it becomes elephant. North is N, south is S, east is E, and west is W. So E for east and E is also for elephant. Like A for apple, B for ball, C for cat, E is for apple. So E for apple, and to remember these eastern coast seaports, we are going to relate our elephant ride on sea with a different port. So elephant ride on sea. E for elephant and E is also for the eastern coast. The first one is Kolkata, and from Kolkata we get coal. Kolkata, coal. Kolkata is coal. So you went to the seaport, you went to the sea beach, and you wanted to take elephant right there. So now we will see the sequence what happens with you in that particular journey on elephant on the seaport. So imagine yourself now a clear picture where you are going to the seaport, you are approaching one elephant rider and you are asking that elephant rider to take you to one ride on the beach. Now the first thing what that elephant rider told you, you have to have coal with you. Like this elephant eats coal. Okay, so without eating coal, he will not move further. So eating coal, elephant, you are giving elephant coal. So from coal we get Kolkata. Kolkata becomes coal. So first thing what we are relating in this journey is giving coal to elephant. Right. Now the second is after eating coal. After eating coal, now elephant will take bath. That's a special elephant. So first eating coal and second now a special bath of haldi water. Haldi is an Hindi word for turmeric. Okay, so turmeric or haldi water. Uh, our next port becomes Haldia. Haldia port in West Bengal itself. So Kolkata coal, you are giving coal to elephant. E is for elephant and E is also for the eastern coast. Now after taking bath from the haldi water, again you have to see that picture in your mind where the elephant is taking bath from haldi water. Haldi water is yellow in color, it's turmeric color. So see that complete colorful picture in your mind. Now, after taking bath, now your elephant is ready and you are riding on top of elephant on the sea beach. Okay, and now what you will do is with that elephant, you are going to take a dip in the sea. You are going to take bath in the sea. You are going to take dip in the sea. So from dip, we get Paradip. We get Paradip. It's a seaport in Odisha on the eastern coast. Paradip, dip, Paradip becomes a dip or your dip in the sea water on elephant. So on the back of elephant going to take dip in the sea. This is the third port. Starting with the coal. Coal became Kolkata. Then it was the haldi water or haldia, and now taking dip in the sea water, or dip becomes paradip. Paradip. Coming to the next seaport, and which is Vishakhapatnam, and Vishakha, it becomes Bipasha. Vishakha, if you remember, we remembered in the ancient history also the name of the river Bees. Okay, Bees was peace, and the name in the ancient literature for Bees, modern day river Bees, it was Vishakha. So we remembered there also Bipasha Basu, the secret of the beauty of Bipasha Basu is that she eats a lot of peas. Okay, so peas became bees. So now here again Vishakha Patnam. Vishakha Patnam. So Vishakha becomes Bipasha, and if you remember in our story of that journey on elephant in the seaport, we are taking a dip in the sea water, and what you see there in sea water is Bipasha Basu. Bipasa Basu also taking bath in the same sea, and you can see in this picture how she is looking when she is taking bath. So Bipasha Basu or Bipasha becomes Vishakha. Vishakha becomes Bipasha. So Vishakha Patnam in Andhra Pradesh, and she was going to the deepest portion of the sea. So there's defined portion of the sea, but she's so brave that she was taking bath or she was swimming in the deepest portion of the sea, and this is the deepest landlocked port of India, the deepest landlocked port in India, Vishakhapatnam. So Vishakha becomes Bipasha, and Bipasha Basu taking bath in the deepest portion of the sea. Again, you have to see that complete picture. You are on the elephant ride. So you started with coal, giving coal to eat, becomes Kolkata. Then it was the Haldi water, Haldia. It was dip, para dip. Now with you, Bipasha Basu or Bipasha is Vishakha. Okay, Vishakha becomes Bipasha. So Vishakhapatnam, deepest port of the country. Let's go ahead now to the fifth seaport, and which is Chennai. So on that elephant itself, now after completing the beach ride, you took the same elephant to the Chennai Express. Okay, you Chennai is your home, and you took the same elephant to the train to the Chennai Express. So again, see that picture. You are riding on the same elephant and now moving to the railway station and then entering the Chennai Express. So from Chennai Express, we get Chennai. So Chennai is another major port on the eastern coast of India. We are relating it with elephant, ride on elephant on sea port. So this is the second largest volume handling seaport of India, the Chennai. Coming to the next port, which is Tuticorin, and from Tuticorin, we get Tutti Frutti. Okay, Tutti Frutti is a very famous variety of ice cream, Tutti Frutti. So from Tutti Frutti, we get Tutti Corin. So in Chennai Express, now you are sitting with your elephant. You have to see that picture now in your mind. Chennai Express. It was a famous movie also of Shah Rukh Khan. Chennai Express. You are sitting in the Chennai Express with your elephant, and people are telling you Tutti Frutti, particularly this ice cream of Chennai Express, is really famous, like which they manufacture in their pantry only. So Tutti Frutti. From Tutti Frutti, we get Tutti Corin. Tutti Corin. Tuticorin is another major port on the eastern coast of India. Let's now move to the west coast. Now, as E was for east and E was also for the elephant, we have west coast. So W is for west. Okay, and now W is also for the watermelon. Watermelon, north, south, west, and east. E is elephant for us, and W is watermelon for us. Now let's again build a story around watermelon, and we all have a picture of watermelon in our mind. Let's start now with the Kandla. First seaport, major seaport on the western coast is Kandla, and from Kandla we get Kanda. We get Kanda. Kandla is Kanda. Kanda, if you are not aware what Kanda is, Kanda, if you watch Hindi Bollywood movies, Kanda is onions. Like in Marathi, Kanda is onions. And it is not important to follow the same mnemonic. If you can get some other good picture which is very well established in your mind, you can use that picture also. So Kandla becomes Kanda. Kanda is onion in Marathi, in the Mumbai language. So Kandala becomes Kanda, or that is onion. Now we are going out to buy watermelon. Okay, in that process, to buy a watermelon, you went to the seller, that is stall, fruit stall where they sell watermelons, and there you saw this watermelons. Normally they are of big size, but now this time they are having the size of like onions, like kanda, like onion. So kandila becomes kanda, and this is the first stop for our journey in remembering the western coast seaports. So Kandala becomes Kanda, and you're going out to buy a watermelon. W is for west and W is for watermelon. Let's move ahead now. And the second seaport is Mumbai. So those were the special watermelons from Mumbai. Normally, in all around the world, you find watermelons of big sizes, but only in Mumbai you get watermelons who are of size of onions. So whole of the Mumbai film industry people eat these small watermelons. So Mumbai is famous for its film industry, the Bollywood. So Mumbai, all film industry people, they eat this uh, small watermelons. And Mumbai, it handles the maximum traffic, like for whole of India. It handles the maximum traffic, handles the maximum traffic. So first in traffic is Mumbai, and second is Chennai. And Vishakhapatnam also we linked it with the deepest landlord port. Let's go to the third port, seaport of Western Coast, and which is Jawaharlal Nehru, also known as the Nahava Sheva. Nahava Sheva. And from Nahava we get Nahana, that is bathing. Okay, Nahava is Nahana. Nahana is a Hindi word for bathing, and Sheva becomes shaving. Okay, you're shaving. So Nahana and shaved. So after now buying that small watermelons, so first was the kandala, becomes kanda, like the shape or size of onions, and after that it was the Mumbai. It came from Mumbai. Now we are going with that onions, a small onion-shaped watermelons, to the barber shop for a bath and shaving. Okay, so Jawaharlal Nehru Port, or also known as the Nahava Sheva Port. So you're going to the barber shop. Now you are getting a bath and shave there, and you are seeing a poster of Jawaharlal Nehru. So normally we see the poster of Mahatma Gandhi at many places, but not of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. So there, that barber shop fellow, he was a fan of Jawaharlal Nehru, and he kept the poster of Jawaharlal Nehru. So again, see a picture where you are sitting in the barber shop now with your onion-shaped watermelons, and you are seeing the poster of Jawaharlal Nehru. So Jawaharlal Nehru, or Nahava Sheva, is our third stop in this journey. Let's go ahead to the fourth seaport of Western Coast, and which is Mormugao. Mormugao, and it is in Goa. So from Mormugao we get Mor. Mor is a Hindi word for peacock. Okay, Mor is a Hindi word for peacock, and Gao in Hindi is singing. Mor mu Gao or Mor Gao. Mor is peacock. So and Gao is singing. So singing peacock on the sea beach of Goa. Okay. First thing is singing peacock. You are on the sea beach and we are seeing a peacock who is singing. Okay, so Mor Mugao or Morgao on the sea beach of Goa, right? And now for that barber shop in our journey, they made that barber, he made your hairstyle like a peacock, like this particular hairstyle. If you can see, uh, he cut your hairs in such a way it was looking like the hairs of a peacock. Okay, so Morgao. First thing is on the sea beach of Goa, and another thing is your hairstyle. Now going to the next seaport, and which is New Mangalore. From Mangalore, manga. So for manga we get mango. Manga we get mango. So now those were the special watermelon, if you remember, from Mumbai, which were of the shape of onions. Now they're changing into mangoes. Like after some 2 hours, if you don't eat them, these watermelons, they will convert to the mangoes. So now those watermelons are changing to mangoes. So from mango become Mangalore, Mangalore becomes mango. And now sixth one is Cochin, and from Cochin we get coach. Okay, uh, Cochin is coach. Now, you want to know about, you are very curious about this special watermelons, which were the shape of onions, and now they are converting or transforming into mangoes. So, people told you there are some special coaches of trains, okay, which carry these things from Mumbai to other places of the India. So, Cochin becomes coach. Let's have a recap. In the eastern coast, the elephant, you won the elephant ride on the seaport. First was the coal, it becomes Kolkata. Then it was Haldia, so Haldi water. After that, it was you're going to take dip in the sea water, so dip becomes Paradip. After that, it was Bipasha Basu, who was swimming or who was taking bath in the deepest portion of the sea. So it becomes Bipasha. It was Vishakhapatnam. After that, it was Chennai. You are going to Chennai Express, sitting on that elephant, and then the Tutti Frutti or Tutti Korin on the eastern coast. Now, on the western coast, W was for watermelon, and you're going to take a watermelon out from your house. So, watermelon was of onion shaped. So, onion was kanda. Okay, in Marathi language, it is kanda. So, kanda becomes kandala. After Kandala, those were especially produced in Mumbai. So Mumbai handles the maximum traffic. Okay, it's a place of film industry, Bollywood. So Mumbai. After Mumbai, it was the Jawaharlal Nehru Nahava Sheva in the barber shop, Nahana and shaving in the barber shop. After that, those uh, hairstyle was like a peacock, and that peacock was singing on the beach. So Mor Mungao or Mor Mungao in Goa. Those watermelons now started transforming to mango. From mango, you get Mangalore, and then it was the Cochin or the special train coaches which bring uh, these special watermelons to the other parts of the country from Mumbai. Now let's point out these major seaports on the map of India. Now here, this is West Bengal, and this is the eastern coast of India. Now, starting from Kolkata or the coal, if you remember, which we are giving it to the elephant. So this is Kolkata. It's on the river Hooghly. It's a riverine port. And this is Haldia, again in West Bengal, and this is Paradeep. in Odisha. Then you have Vishakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh. So this is Paradeep, this is Kolkata, this is Haldia, and this is Vishakhapatnam. Now you're coming to the Tamil Nadu. This area is Tamil Nadu, and the first one is Chennai. So this is Chennai, and this is Tuticorin. Tuticorin, right? So Kol, Haldi, a dip, then Vishakha Bipasha, Chennai Express, and Tutti Frutti. So these are the seaports on the eastern coast. Now coming to the western coast, you have Kandala first. So Kandala is here in Gujarat. Kandala. Then you have Mumbai, and then you have near to Mumbai, very near to Mumbai, Jawaharlal Nehru or Nahava Sheva. Then you have in Goa, Mormugao, Mormugao. So Kandala, Onion, Kanda. Then it was Mumbai, and then it was the barber shop, Nahana and shaving. Then it was Mod, which was singing on the seaport or the sea beach of Goa. Now it is Mangalore in Karnataka, and then you have Cochin, the special coaches, Cochin in Kerala. So these ports sometimes appear in UPSC, or they can appear in any other competitive exam. And now we hope you will not ever forget these eastern and the western sea coast of seaports of India. Now let's move ahead to the next topic, and which is the thermal power plants. Here again we follow the same approach. We will go state by state, like which thermal power plant is there in which states. We already have a picture in our mind, but we need to be a bit careful here, because so many times, like in small stretch, we should not relate too many things with a particular picture. So the first four lectures of Indian Geography Mnemonics has to be separated from these geography lectures from fifth onwards, like Indian Geography Mnemonics part 5. So let's start with the thermal power plants. And thermal, when we say thermal, okay, so thermal, it gives us a feeling of heat, it gives us a feeling of fire. Thermal, right? So thermal energy, solar energy, so it gives us a feeling of fire, or it gives us the feeling of heat. So this thing which is already there in our mind, we are going to use it further for our advantage in remembering the thermal power plants. So thermal power plant, it will be something which will produce heat, or it will produce fire. So let's start with the first state, and which is Jammu and Kashmir. And Jammu and Kashmir, we have thermal power plant Kala Kote. So Jammu and Kashmir, we have a picture of a boat with us, a boat, and Kala Kote becomes Kala Coat, okay, and Kala is a Hindi word for the color black, so black coat. So if you wear black coat and go to boat, you will feel so much heat, because black is itself is a color which gives lot of which have lot of absorption of the insulations. So if you wear black coat and go to boat, you will feel so much heat that it will start like fire from your body. So see yourself, now you're wearing a black coat, kala coat, okay, kala kote, and you are going on a Dal Lake boat. But that boat person told you it's so much hot there, and if you wear black coat and comes to boat, then you will feel lot of heat. So they are advising you to not wear black coat inside the boat. So boat, we are relating it with Kala Kote, and that thing with in a whole we related it with fire or heat. So that is our thermal power plant. So first thermal power plant, Jammu and Kashmir, that is Kala Kote. Boat or Kala Kote, it becomes Kala Kot or Black Coat. Let's go to the next state, and which is Punjab. Punjab. Punjab, we already have a picture of lassi with us. Lassi, a glass of lassi. Okay, and the first state or the first thermal power plant of the state Punjab is Bhatinda. Bhatinda. So from Bhatinda we get Tinda. Now Tinda is a vegetable like this. In Hindi we call this vegetable as Tinda. Okay, so Bhatinda becomes Tinda, vegetable. So lassi made of Tinda develops fire from it. So this sabji, this vegetable Tinda, like if you use this to make lassi, then it will have fire. Okay, so it's chemical reaction, something happens and it gives fire. So Tinda, Bhatinda, we are relating it with a glass of lassi and fire. The second thermal power plant in the state of Punjab is Roopnagar, or from Roop we get face. Okay, Roop is a Hindi word for face. आप बहुत रूपवान हो. So Roopwan is good looking face. You have a very good face. You have very good features. So Roopnagar becomes face. So you were drinking lassi at your home, and what happened? That lassi was so much cold. It was so much spicy. Like you made a spicy lassi that your face started burning. Like if you eat something very spicy, what happens? Your whole face turns red. So same thing happened. You were drinking the lassi and your whole face became red, and it was like your face is now burning. So again, Roopnagar, okay, of face, we are relating it with the glass of lassi and fire. So lassi, first thing we related was with Tinda, that was Bhatinda giving fire. Now the second thing is Roopnagar, or your face, it started fire after drinking lassi. Let's go to the second stage, and which is Haryana, and our picture for Haryana is Yana Gupta. The model actress Yana Gupta. And first thermal power plant for Haryana, for the state of Haryana, is Faridabad. Farid, from Farid we get Eid, okay, Eid ul Fitr. So from Faridabad we get Farid, and from Farid we get Eid, that is Eid ul Fitr. Yana Gupta is actually in Hindu. Yana Gupta, Gupta are the Hindu. So Yana Gupta celebrates Eid festival by lighting fire. Now Yana Gupta, we all have a image in our mind. Now normally people make fire, people burn fire in Diwali, in the festival of Diwali, but to promote harmony among the people, now Yana Gupta, she has decided to burn crackers, to put fire during Eid also. So Yana Gupta, we are relating it with Eid, that is Farid, and fire or heat. Second thermal power plant for the state of Haryana is Panipat. And Panipat, we already have an image of Panipuri with us, right? Panipat was Panipuri. We remembered the different wars also for the Panipat, the first war, second war. So Panipat became Panipuri, and now we are going to eat Panipuri, but there Yana Gupta was also there, and Yana Gupta, she eats a special pani puri which that shopkeeper used to make on fire. Okay, so that special pani puri, again you have to visualize it. You have to concentrate on that pani puri. If you can close your eyes, if you can see that picture of pani puri in your the pani puri seller in your mind, and now how that pani puri seller is selling those pani puri to the Yana Gupta is by heating them on fire. So again, Yana Gupta, Pani Puri, we are relating it with fire. The third thermal power plant for the state of Haryana, it is Yamuna Nagar. For Yamuna Nagar, we have a picture of Yamuna River. So now Yana Gupta taking bath in the Yamuna river and making fire there because she's so hot. Now she's taking bath in the Yamuna river. So like normally boys, we symbolize it as like that girl is making fire there, right? Because she's so hot. So Yanagupta taking bath in Yamuna river and creating fire there. Coming to the next state, and which is Rajasthan, and Rajasthan first thermal power plant is Kota. And Kota is famous for its IIT coachings, like IIT engineering and medical coachings. Kota is famous whole around India. Now, Rajasthan, our picture is desert camel. And what we have to see now is these IIT coachings in Kota. Now, students used to travel on camel to reach these classes because Kota in Rajasthan is so hot. Its floors are so hot, its roads are so hot that you cannot walk in that. So we use camel to walk there, right? Camel to reach from one place to another. So Rajasthan or camel, first thing is Kota. Kota is IIT coachings for us, and camel we are using to go from our home to the coaching institute without burning our feet. So Rajasthan or camel, first thing we are relating is Kota or IIT coachings with fire. The second thermal power plant is Palana. From Palana we get Palak. Palana we get Palak, or Palak is a Hindi word for Spanish. Okay. So you were offering Palak to camel, but suddenly camel started giving fire from his mouth. Okay, so you were offering Spanish to the camel, like it's good in iron, it's very rich in iron. So you are offering Palak to the camel, but what happened when the camel opened the mouth? The fire came from his mouth. Like what happened with the dinosaurs, same thing happened with camel. So now again, Palana or Palak, we are relating it with camel and we are relating it with fire. Third is Banaswara. And from Banaswara we get Bansi Wala. Bansi is that musical instrument which Lord Krishna used to play. So Bansi Wala. So camel throwing fire while playing Bansi. Okay, now again camel, we have a picture. We are giving one Bansi to the camel, and that camel is throwing air from that Bansi and giving fire out. So that camel is really generating heat somewhere from inside his body like a dinosaur. When you offered Spanish to him, okay, when you offered that Palak to that camel again, now when you are offering Bansi, or when the camel is playing Bansi, that camel is throwing fire from his mouth. Okay, so this becomes the third thermal power plant. Now fourth is Savai Madhopur. Savai Madhopur. So from Savai we get Hawaii. Okay, of Hawaii we can have two things from Hawaii. It may be Hawaii chappal or Hawaii sleepers, which are very famous, like sleepers what we wear. And another thing is air. Hawa is air. Hawa is a Hindi word for air. So camel flying in air over fire. So there is one drama going on in which the camel is flying in the air over fire. So there is fire all around in the floor, and that camel is flying over that fire in the air. So Hawaii. Hawaii becomes air, or we are relating Hawaii with camel and with fire. Fifth one is Anta. Okay, anta we get ant. Ant is cheetah in Hindi. So one ant traveling on the back of camel and passing gas. Okay, now we have heard so many jokes of ants and camels. Now here's again now one ant. That ant is traveling on the back of a big camel. Okay, and now what is happening is that ant is passing gas, and that gas is so powerful that it is producing fire, or it is producing heat on the back of camel. So Anta, it is a gas based station in the state of Rajasthan. Let's have a recap of what we have done. We started with Jammu and Kashmir, okay, and Jammu and Kashmir is boat, and Kala Kote or Kala coat, that is the black coat. We related it with boat and fire. The second was the state of Punjab. The Punjab, first thing it was Tinda or Bhatinda and fire. Second, it was the Roop Nagar, or your face was burning after drinking lassi. Then it was Haryana. Haryana, it was Eid. Yana Gupta was celebrating Eid by cracking fires. So Faridabad, it was Farid or Eid. After that, with Haryana, it was Panipat or Panipuri. Yanagupta eats only specially made Panipuri on fire. Then it was Yamuna Nagar, Yana Gupta taking bath in the river Yamuna, making fire there. Rajasthan desert, camel, it was Kota, IIT coachings. Students used to go on these IIT coachings on camel to save themselves from hot floors or hot roads. Second, it was the palana or palak. You were giving palak or spinach to the camel, but fire is coming from the mouth of camel. Then it was Banaswara or Bansiwara. Then it was Savai Madhopur, and Savai was Hawaii. Uh, Showing the camel is showing different activities by flying on the air over fire. Then Anta becomes ant. Ant is traveling on the back of camel passing gas. So it is a gas based station of Rajasthan. Coming to the next state, which is Gujarat, and first thermal power plant for Gujarat is Dhuwaran. So from Dhuwa we get Dhua. Dhua is a Hindi word for smoke. Dhuwa become Dhua. So Dhuwaran is smoke. So one day, office of Narendra Modi caught fire. So Narendra Modi is a picture for Gujarat. So one day Narendra Modi was sitting in the office, and that office suddenly caught fire. So there was a lot of smoke around. Smoke is Dhua. So Dhuwaran becomes Dhua or fire. Second is Gandhinagar, or Gandhinagar is Mahatma Gandhi. So Gandhi ji had the power of producing fire with the truth and satyagraha. So yes, it is right, like with his satyagraha and with his anshans, with his support for the truth, with his passion for the truth, he created fire that time with the Britishers. So Gandhinagar, we are relating it Gandhiji with fire. Third one is Kavas. From Kavas we get Kava. From Kavas we get Kava. And from Kava we get Kiwi. And Kiwi, if you know, it's a short form of New Zealand, right? So Kiwi team or the New Zealand cricket team. So Narendra Modi, now New Zealand cricket team has come for tour to India, and Narendra Modi is bowling to the New Zealand team. So again see a picture where Narendra Modi is having ball in his hands, and now he's ready to bowl to the New Zealand cricket team, which is the Kiwi team. Okay, so with his bowling, he's producing so much great speed with the ball that it is producing fire. Okay, so now Kavas is Kiwi, and it is in Gujarat, Narendra Modi. and we are relating it with fire, and this is a gas-based station. First gas station was the Anta in Rajasthan. If you remember, that Anta became Ant, and it was traveling on the back of the camel. Let's move ahead to the next state, and which is Uttar Pradesh. And Uttar Pradesh, our picture is of Mulayam Singh Yadav. So the first thermal power plant in Uttar Pradesh is Obra, and from Obra we get opera. Okay, and opera is a different form of singing, like in which the lady singers they sing in very high tune. So opera becomes opera, and Mulayam Singh singing very badly in opera. Okay, now you again see Mulayam Singh, and Mulayam Singh is there in a function, and that Mulayam Singh is singing opera like in very high tone. So he was singing very badly. So Mulayam Singh singing opera. So Obra becomes opera, and with that singing, people got annoyed so much that they put whole stage on fire. So now Obra, we are relating it first with the Mulayam Singh, that is Uttar Pradesh, and second with the fire. Coming to the second thermal power plant of Uttar Pradesh, and that is Rihand. And from Rihand we get hand. Rihand we get hand. Mulayam Singh rubbing his hands and producing fire. So the hand becomes hand, and now Mulayam Singh is rubbing his hands, and if you rub your hands, they become hot. Okay, with friction, it becomes hot. So Mulayam Singh rubbing his hands and producing fire. So the hand becomes hand, and we are relating it with the Mulayam Singh Yadav and fire. The third thermal power plant in Uttar Pradesh is Hardwa Ganj. Of Hardwa becomes Hardwa. Okay, Hard Hardwa or hard. So Mulayam Singh Yadav, being a prominent politician in Uttar Pradesh, is trying very hard to get power to UP, because UP we all know like it's a very power deficit state. So Mulayam Singh Yadav now working hard to get power, okay, or to get electricity or fire to UP. So Hardwa Ganj becomes hard, okay, working hard. Who is working hard? It is Mulayam Singh Yadav to get the power to UP. Dadri Auria, Dadri Auria, and from Dadri we get dad, okay, your dad or your father. So your dad or your father gifted Mulayam Singh Yadav one gas cylinder which has the power of producing electricity, okay, and that can remove the shortage of electricity in UP. Now again you see a picture of your father, your dad is going to Mulayam Singh Yadav with a gas cylinder, and that gas cylinder is having it's a unique invention of your father, and that gas cylinder can produce electricity, and it can give some relief to the people of Uttar Pradesh who are so much desperate to get power at their homes. So Dadri Auria, Dad becomes dad, and your dad, it's a gas based station. So your dad with Mulayam Singh Yadav with fire and with gas. So gas based thermal power plant of Uttar Pradesh, Dadri Auria. Coming to the next state, and which is Jharkhand, and Jharkhand, it the picture is jhadis, okay, or shrubs or plants. So Jharkhand, the first thermal power plant is in Bokaro, and from Bokaro we get book. Bokaro becomes book. Bokaro becomes book, and your book is getting fire with jhadis. So we all have a picture where we can see the jhadis or the waste plants, the shrubs, they are getting fire. And now what you have to put? You have to put your books also in that fire. So book becomes Bokaro, and fire and jhadis. So Bokaro, that is book, we are relating it with fire and jhadis or Jharkhand. Second is Tenu Ghat, or Tenu becomes Tendulkar. Tenu Ghat becomes Tendulkar on River Ghat. So Tendulkar hitting one shot. Okay, so Tendulkar is batting and hitting a shot, and that nearby Jhadi got fire. Okay, so there were Jhadis all around where they were playing the cricket, and Sachin Tendulkar hit one shot. So his shots, we all know, are so powerful that with that shot, the nearby Jhadi, it got fire. So we are relating fire with Tenu, that is Tendulkar, Tenu Ghat, with Jharkhand. Coming to the next state, and which is West Bengal, and West Bengal, our picture is Mamta Banerjee. So Mamta Banerjee went for a special function of Farah Khan. So Farakka becomes Farah Khan. Farakka becomes Farah Khan. So this is the first thermal power plant of West Bengal. Farakka becomes Farah Khan. So Farah Khan, we all know, is a famous choreographer of Bollywood. So Farah Khan with her dance creating fire on stage. That show which Mamta Banerjee went to see, Farah Khan was performing there, and with her dance, with her the great dance move, she was creating fire on the stage. So Farakka becomes Farah Khan, and Farah Khan creating fire on the stage when Mamta Banerjee was watching her. Now second is Durgapur or Durgapur, our picture going to be Ma Durga. Now Mamta Banerjee is already known as a very powerful lady, iron lady. So Mamta Banerjee in the form of Ma Durga and fire all around her. So you can see this picture where Ma Durga, the goddess Durga, in the flames of fire. And now Mamta Banerjee, she took the form of Ma Durga, and there was fire all around her. So Durgapur, we are relating it with Mamta Banerjee, Ma Durga, and fire. So second thermal power plant of West Bengal, Durgapur. Third is Kolkata, coal. Kolkata is coal. We studied it as the first eastern coast seaport also sometime before. So now this coal is also a thermal power plant, and how these thermal power plant works, it works with coal, right? We burn coal to produce electricity. So Mamta Banerjee working in power plant and producing power with coal. So again we can see a picture where Mamta Banerjee is pushing all the coal inside that hot flames and producing electricity. So Mamta Banerjee, Kolkata and fire, coal and fire. Fourth is Titagarh, or Titagarh is teeth. Tita becomes teeth. Now Mamta Banerjee biting you with her teeth. You went to meet Mamta Banerjee, but suddenly something happened to her, and she is such an aggressive lady, so she was biting you with her teeth. And now, what happened after somebody, like, if they bite you with teeth, that injured part, you feel like it's burning, so it's getting heated. So, Titagarh or teeth, we are relating it with Mamta Banerjee and with the injury which is getting burned, okay, which is you are having the sensation of burning or heating. Let's go to the next state, and which is Chhattisgarh, or Chhattis is 36, and our picture is MG, that is mug. So the first thermal power plant of Chhattisgarh is Korba, or from Korba with cobra, right? A very famous variety of snake, a very famous species of snake, cobra. So cobra in your tea mug, and cobra sometimes gives fire out of their mouth. Like you can see this picture, this cobra is giving a fire from its mouth. So cobra becomes cobra, and cobra, you are finding one cobra one day in your tea mug, and that cobra also gives fire from the mouth. So Korba, first thermal power plant of Chhattisgarh. Coming to the state of Madhya Pradesh, and Madhya Pradesh, our images of Digvijay Singh. The first thermal power plant is Satpura, or Satpura seven hills. Sat is seven, and Puda is a form of hill, like so seven hills. So Digvijay Singh is a rich man, and he has donated seven hills for the setup of a power plant. For the setup of a power plant. So Digvijay Singh donating his own lands for the setup of power plant. So Digvijay Singh, seven hills, that is Satpura, and for the setup of power plant. Second is Amarkantak, and Amarkantak, our picture is already we have made of Kate. Kantak becomes Kate or thrones. So Digvijay Singh walking over the thrones during his bad times and feet burning with fire. Right, so we all know Digvijay Singh's facing so many problems in his career these days. So to overcome that, now Digvijay Singh is walking over the bed of thrones, and there was a fire also behind those thrones. So thrones becomes Kate, or Kate becomes Kantak, that is Amarkantak, or Amarkantak we are relating it with Digvijay Singh and fire. Let's go to the next state, and which is Odisha. And Odisha, the thermal power plant is in the district of Talcher. From Talcher becomes teacher, and Odisha, our picture is of Jagannath Puri. So teachers who go to take the blessings of Jagannath Puri, the Lord Jagannath Puri, they get some amazing powers from the Lord Jagannath, and when they teach to the students, they really make fire. They really create fire among students. So Talcher becomes teacher, and teacher we are relating it with Lord Jagannath Puri, the teacher who are going to take the blessings of Lord Jagannath Puri, and they are creating fire among students. Coming to the next state, and which is Maharashtra, and Maharashtra, the first fact is it is the largest producer of thermal power in India. So Sachin Tendulkar with his powerful shots make a lot of fire. So Maharashtra, our image is of picture is of Sachin Tendulkar, and Sachin Tendulkar with his powerful shots, he create a lot of fire. So that is how we are relating it with Maharashtra is the largest producer of thermal power in India. So the first place or thermal power plant of Maharashtra is Trombay. So Trombay, we get trams. Trams are the special, like these slow-moving trains. If you have been to Calcutta anytime, like you can find these trams there. So Sachin Tendulkar putting fire in the. So Trombay becomes tram, and now you can visualize Sachin Tendulkar has become very aggressive these days, and is putting fire in the running tram. And now people they are there's a havoc there, and they are running outside the tram. So Trombay becomes tram, and we are relating it with Sachin Tendulkar putting fire. Second is the Uran gas turbine. So from Uran we get Uran, okay? Uran from Uran. So Uran gas turbine. So Tendulkar fighting with a person saying that that day you ran away. You ran, okay? You ran becomes you ran that day, and then putting him on fire over gas cylinders. Now Sachin Tendulkar, you see how many times he's fighting. First time he put the tram on the fire, that is tramway. Now it is the Uran gas turbine. Now what he's saying to the other person is you ran that day. You ran that day. And now he's putting that person on fire over gas cylinder. So it is a gas turbine station, Uran, in the state of Maharashtra or Sachin Tendulkar. Nasik. From Nasik we get Nasik or Nosik. Nasik becomes Nasik, Nosik, or the person who doesn't fall sick. So Tendulkar don't fall sick because he sits on fire every day. So he sits on fire and meditates. So that is why he never falls sick. Coming to the next state, and which is Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh, the picture is of biryani, and the first thermal power plant of Andhra Pradesh is Ramagundam. Or Ramagundam, we get Ram or Gunda. Gunda, we already know these are the dons or the gagoons of the areas. So Ramagundam becomes Ram or Gunda. So now Lord Ram distributing biryani to the Gundas of his Rajya. Like when Lord Ram was there and Ram Rajya were there, So Lord Ram distributing biryani to the gundas of his Rajya to pacify them, like so that they don't put things on fire. Now what has happened is these gundas now they are putting fire everywhere in the Ram Rajya. So now Lord Ram is distributing biryani among these people so that they stop doing these bad things or putting fire to the shops. So Rama Gundams become Ram Gunda, Lord Ram distributing biryani to Gundas to stop them putting fire to other things. Second is Kotha Gundam or the Gunda in Kotha. So Kotha are the places like where the girls they dance, okay. Sometimes it's also known as a prostitutes area. So Gunda in Kothas. So these Gunde people, okay, these dons, they are putting fire in Kothas. They went to the Kothas, but one girl they disagreed to dance with them. So they are putting now fire in all the Kothas. So Kotha Gundam or Gundas in Kotha, we are relating it with fire, and also we can relate it with biryani, that is Andhra Pradesh. Third is Vijayawada. Vada becomes vada. Okay, the South Indian famous dish vada, the Medu vada. Vada requires lot of heating over fire. Okay, vada requires lot of heating over fire. So vada becomes Vijayawada, and we are relating it with fire, and it tastes really good with biryani. So we are relating it with Andhra Pradesh as well. So Nellore is the fourth thermal power plant of the state Andhra Pradesh. So from Nellore we get Nell, or from Nell we get Hell. So in Hell, people are fried along with biryani over fire. So you can see this picture where it's uh, hell, and the people are being tortured by getting fired over or along with biryani. So Nellore becomes Nell or it becomes hell.